My name is Mami Okabe. I'm a 28-year-old nurse. I'm currently engaged to Ren Honjo, who works at the same hospital as me, and we are planning to get married soon. But before that, there is one thing I need to take care of, which is meeting his parents. The hospital we work at is called Honjo Hospital, and it has been serving the community for generations and is highly trusted by locals. Ren is the son and the heir there, so I understand it would be difficult to get his parents' approval for this marriage. Considering the possibility that his parents might object, I thought it would be better to tell my parents after getting the approval. Then, on the day of meeting his parents, nice to meet you. I'm Mami Okabe. I heard about you from Ren. Please, come in. His house was huge. Of course, his hospital had been around for generations. And in the living room sat the head doctor, whom I had seen several times before.
Hello, it's nice to meet you, or is it not? My name is Satoru Honjo, Ren's father.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Mami Okabe. I'm a nurse in charge of pediatrics. And then we all took a seat and began to talk. However, the atmosphere was, I would say, not very peaceful. Then, Miss Honjo slowly opened her mouth. So, I think you know this already, but we are a family of doctors for generations. My husband is the 15th, and Ren is the 16th, and I will be the head doctor next. Are you prepared to be his wife? I am aware of that, and yes, I am. Are you sure about that? It's easier said than done. And by the way, your parents aren't doctors or anything, right? Yeah, they are regular office workers. Oh my. An ordinary person has some damn nerve to marry an elite like Ren. But my dad passed away last year, though. What? Seriously? Yes, due to pancreatic cancer. I was in mourning period for a while, actually, but after I finally recovered this month, Ren proposed to me. After saying this, Miss Honjo got very pissed and suddenly stood up and said, "Not only are your parents not doctors, but also a single parent? I can't believe it. Also, it's unthinkable to have one parent coming to the wedding." I'm sorry? I thought you'd be from a family of doctors since he chose you, but when I looked you up, you weren't, and also have a single parent? Are you kidding me? We are a family of doctors, and I won't allow anyone other than a doctor in our family. Your blood is filthy. I was going to laugh because she sounded exactly like Malfoy, but I tolerated it. Taking advantage of me not saying anything, she went on and on yelling at me. Then, after a while, she started targeting Ren for some reason. This family doesn't need anything other than a doctor. Hey Ren, I arranged some blind dates for you in the past and thought you finally brought the one, but you brought this instead? I want you to marry someone who I choose. Ren, who was silent this whole time, slowly stood up and started to talk to his mother, trying so hard to not raise his voice.
Wow, you being a scumbag hasn't changed at all. Sorry, but I have to laugh.
Huh? What? What do you mean?
Hey, Dad, you're being quiet, but you know something, right? About what? The reason her father died is because of your misdiagnosis, right?
What are you talking about?
Did you really think that I didn't know about the worst messed up thing that you did?
A year ago. It happened last year when my dad visited Honjo Hospital for treatment for heart failure. It was known that he was also diagnosed with a pancreatic tumor and pancreatitis after doing an examination. Since Dad is a regular at the hospital, he had them write a reference letter and also informed the doctor in charge, Mr. Honjo. But he didn't do a detailed examination because he thought it would be too much for my dad to handle. Dad, I don't want anything to happen to you, so why don't you go to another hospital for a checkup? Second opinions are common nowadays.
But Dr. Honjo has been good to me, so I guess I'll just wait for a while to see what happens.
He declined my opinion by saying that. A month later, the head doctor was replaced by another doctor. I was happy because I thought that the new doctor would examine my dad. So when I asked him for a re-examination, he said,
Dr. Honjo told me he didn't do a detailed examination because he thought it would be too much for him to handle, so I'm afraid I can't do that.
He declined, so I thought that something was definitely going on. So I talked to Ren about this.
What? Get tested immediately at a different hospital. I'll go and talk to my dad about this. Pancreatitis is something serious.
And directly recommended a second opinion to him. Even so, he refused, saying, Mr. Honjo has been good to me, so I can't betray him, while shaking his head in disapproval. However, in December, he had unbearable abdominal pain and visited a local hospital. He was diagnosed with terminal pancreatic cancer. I will never forget the look on his face at that moment, because this happened because of a misdiagnosis by the doctor he trusted. He then got hospitalized, and every time I went to visit him, he said,
I'm so sorry, Mommy. If I had listened to you, I wouldn't have ended up like this. So, I want you to forgive me.
He continued to apologize to me a lot. I felt frustrated and angry, but this wasn't just his fault. The one thing I regretted was not doing enough for him. Then, in June, he passed away after battling with the illness. I put together a timeline of everything that happened to him to prepare to file charges against the hospital. Of course, I've already discussed everything about this with Ren. I think you will hate me for this, but I will definitely press charges for the sake of all the patients who go to Hanjo Hospital for my dad. I was prepared to have no choice but to break up with him over this, but after telling him, he brought me a thick envelope and told me something unexpected.
I won't hate you. Because of my father's misdiagnosis, your father had a painful time until he passed away. So that's why I'll fight with you.
What's this?
Audio data of the chat that I had with my dad about the misdiagnosis. I also have your dad's medical records, Hanjo Hospital, and the hospital he went to for the second opinion. If we have all this evidence, we should be able to make them admit.
Thank you. We then went to his house together with all of the evidence. Oh, did you all think that we went to get approval for the marriage? Wrong. This is all a lie. This is all fake. Yes, fake.
Let's see what the court has to say about that. One more thing. I'm not taking over and leaving this house.
What? Do you think that we would let you? Ren? Huh?
Probably not, but it's too late because we already turned in our marriage certificate. I'm no longer Ren Hanjo. I became Ren Okabe. You know what this means, right?
After Ren said that, both of them turned pale and were at a loss for words. Yes, this was not meeting them to get an approval. Anyways, there's actually more to the story of the day when Ren handed me all of the evidence.
I think you told me this intending to break up with me, right? Of course, because nobody would want to be with someone whose parent made a misdiagnosis. Then, can you listen to my last wish then?
Huh? Last?
Will you marry me, Mommy?
Huh? What?
You're someone who I want to spend my entire life with. To marry you, I'm thinking about leaving the Hanjo family.
Wait, hold on. What? Leaving?
Yes, and I mean it. I want to marry into your family. I'm gonna quit the Hanjo Hospital and move far away. Of course, with 3 of us, me, you, and your mother. I can't imagine my life without you. I swear to God that I will spend my life to make you and your mother happy.
I thought that breaking up with him was the only option, but he suspected that the hospital's diagnosis was wrong and recommended Dad for a second opinion. He has been on my side and was worried about my dad all along. He also told me that he would choose me over his family. I need to make up my mind too. My answer is yes. We explained the situation to my mom. She began to cry and said, "Thank you for fighting for my husband. Please take good care of my daughter," while holding onto Ren's hand tightly. Then, we headed to the city hall to turn in our marriage certificate. Also, all the arrangement for him to quit the hospital is finished. And here we are today.
We didn't come here to ask for approval of the marriage. I came here to cut ties with you two. I completely quit the hospital and I have all the evidence to file charges. You will not be seeing me again.
What? Are you serious? Please tell me that you're joking. Why? Are you going to abandon us? We're a family.
We're doctors before we're a family. It's wrong for a doctor to make a misdiagnosis and hide that. Don't you have any idea how much one human being suffered from that? Also, Mommy's father refused to get a second opinion because he trusted you from the bottom of his heart. The hospital you run is a hospital that carries the trust of the people living in this town. But you did something that betrayed everybody, and we will not ignore that. You better be prepared for what's to come.
After hearing his words, Miss Hanjo collapsed on the couch, and Mr. Hanjo didn't say a word. Mr. Hanjo, I have been going to the Hanjo hospital since I was little and have been examined by you once. You were someone who I respected a lot, but I guess that's until today. Thank you so much for everything. From now on, please take full responsibility for my dad's misdiagnosis. Then, Mr. Hanjo suddenly looked up and our eyes met. But after a few seconds, he looked down in despair and had nothing to say. And that's all we have to say. Then we held hands and left the Hanjo house. A month later, moving on to the next story. Prefectural Hanjo Hospital announced that inadequate examination measures caused a 10-month delay in detecting pancreatic cancer in a male patient. When it was discovered, the symptoms had progressed to stage 4, and the male patient passed away last year in June. At the press conference, Dr. Satoru Hanjo revealed that he had apologized to the patient's family, stating that he would compensate. A month passed and the local news on every channel was about Hanjo Hospital. Of course, because the hospital and the doctor that everyone trusted the most did something terrible. Then my mom and I were called to the hospital, and we received an apology that also included a lawyer and discussed the compensation. The hospital offered 15 million yen, but my mom said, even if we accept that money, my husband will never come back. I won't receive the money, so please answer without lying, frowning, and in a strong tone. Then I decided to ask detailed questions about the misdiagnosis on the spot. But he was hesitating and unable to give us clear answers, which made my mom get angrier. So I said, no matter what we ask, I don't think we'll get a proper answer. I'm wasting my time being here, and I'm pretty sure Dad agrees with me. After saying that, my mom dropped her shoulders. You're right. Even if we got to know the truth, my husband is not coming back. She burst into tears on the spot. I then took over the discussion from then on. First, an investigation by a third party needs to clarify the cause of the misdiagnosis. Then, after consulting, I settled for 10 million yen in compensation. A month passed, but we were unable to receive a proper answer from the hospital. However, no patients returned to the hospital and it closed down quickly. It was something sudden for a place that had been running for 15 generations.
Oh my god, again?
From your mother?
Yeah, I bet she's calling to ask for money.
Employees were suddenly fired and are suing the hospital, so the chaos doesn't seem to be over yet, huh? Ren? Oh, thank God, I finally reached you.
What the hell do you want? There's literally nothing to talk about. We already received the compensation.
Please, don't be so mean to me. We're a family.
I already told you this many times that we cut ties.
Can we please talk about this once? Where are you now? I was told that you moved.
Yep, I did. I no longer live in the house, you know.
Tell me where you are this instant. I'll go there from now.
What makes you think I'm gonna tell you? If you're gonna ask me for money, why not sell the hospital?
No one is willing to buy it. Do you have any idea how much we're being attacked now? This is all your guys' fault. Take responsibility for this.
Well, you got what you deserved. Oh, how about selling your house too? And also the ridiculous sparkly jewelry collection that you have. Sounds good? I'm canceling this phone's contract, so we're done. Bye.
No, wait, please. Don't abandon me. Ren! Ren!
Okay then, let's go to the phone store for now.
Sure, let's upgrade your phone to the latest model.
I wonder if I can use it.
We then headed to go shopping to get a new phone. We moved to the countryside in Nakaoka because it's my mom's hometown, and there aren't a lot of hospitals around here. We made a plan to open a clinic here 6 months later and name it Okabe Clinic because Ren is no longer a Hanjo, but an Okabe. Everyone said it's a blessing to have such a young doctor come to this town, and it seemed like they couldn't wait until it opens. I know that because hospitals around here take about 30 minutes by car, but our place will be close by, and people could come by walking or by bike.
I wonder if I can be a good doctor.
You'll be fine. Let's do our best together.
Thank you for helping me, Mommy. I really appreciate it.
No problem. 5 years later. Next person, please.
My fever hasn't gone down since yesterday, doctor.
I checked this temperature, and it was 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's high. Are you taking enough water?
Yeah, my wife makes sure I'm well hydrated.
Great, then let's examine you next.
5 years passed, and Okabe Clinic has established to be a community-based hospital. A lot of patients come every day, so we are very busy. Nurses and doctors increased also, and there is an expansion plan. Ren became known as the young doctor who came from a depopulating area and received requests from interviewers, but he declined all. Not having time is one reason, but the main reason is that he's afraid that his parents might show up. Although it's been 5 years, that incident and his parents were still very traumatic and unforgettable for us. Even now, Ren sometimes has nightmares about it and can't sleep well. I think he's struggling with his guilt, but I know exactly how he feels. I also feel guilty for not being able to take my dad to another hospital. I should have forced him to. But then, a big turning point has happened.
You're pregnant?
Yes, I am. With twins.
What? Twins?
Yes, I found out I was pregnant. I'm overjoyed to share that I am expecting twins at the age of 33, and I'm currently in my 3rd month of pregnancy. We have enough nurses now, so I'm thinking of taking maternity leave a little early. What do you think?
Please do! Carrying twins can be tough for your body. Also, you want to give birth at a big hospital, right? We gotta go to the big city.
He puts me first and even thinks ahead of time like this, so he is a truly dependable husband. I love him. 5 years later.
Hurry and try to catch me, Kisa! Wait, Yuki!
Hey, you two, be careful not to fall. Since then, I have safely given birth. A boy, Yuki, and a girl, Kisa. They were twins of the opposite sex. Looks like it's extremely rare for a natural birth to result like this. My mom, who lives with us, helped me take good care of them so they were able to grow up healthy, and I thank her for that.
They're growing up so fast.
Yeah, 5 years went by just like that.
Thanks to the birth of these two, I no longer really have nightmares that I had before.
It's amazing how kids can change people in their special way.
I want them to choose the path that they want without worrying about the hospital. I had no choice but to become a doctor, so…
Just wondering, but what do you want to be besides a doctor?
Not sure. I grew up in an environment where I couldn't even think about that. I was forced to study because being a doctor was my only option from the time I was born. It was some kind of brainwashing.
I see.
Can I ask you why you wanted to become a nurse?
Sure. I was admired by the nurse who was kind to me when I was little. They call it Angel in a White Coat.
Oh wow, you really made your dream come true then.
Ren, I kept this a secret from you till now. I then went into the bedroom to get an envelope from the drawer and gave that to Ren.
What is this?
Report of death of your parents.
What?
This envelope came 3 years ago. I don't know how they found this address, plus I was too scared to see it because I didn't know if it was real or not. But I checked with the detective agency and was told that it was true.
Why did they die?
They suffered from an epidemic, and it seems like they didn't go to the hospital. They were living on welfare and were found dead in an old, crummy apartment in Emori by a city hall employee.
I can't believe they ran that far.
Since then, the two had managed to sell the hospital and their house and move to the countryside of Aomori, where no one knew them. They lived quietly there. I couldn't find the right time to tell Ren about this since he was having nightmares and suffering from past trauma. Sorry for not telling you earlier. I didn't know when the right time was since you were avoiding talking about your family. But since you're able to talk and face the past today, I thought now was the perfect time.
I see. Thank you for telling me about this, but I really don't care what happens to them now that I'm someone who has nothing to do with them. I'm so sorry that you had to deal with this alone.
Ren went to the storage to go get the grill lighter and lit the envelope on fire outside. It burst into flames and the ashes flew up to the sky.
Okay, I feel much better now.
I do too.
Mommy, thank you for supporting me and always being by my side.
No problem. Thank you. Let's stay together forever, Ren.
Our names are…
Hey, I can fill it in. I'm used to writing after all since I work in the office. Leave it to me.
But you don't even work full-time there, and you only sit at the reception desk.
Our names are Ryoko and Masato, and our earnings are, well, Ryoko earns $13,000, and I earn $65,000 a year. Perfect.
Wait, it's the other way around.
Come on, Ryoko, can't you make me look good once in a while?
What? My name is Ryuko. I'm 28 years old, and I've been married to my husband Masato for 2 years. I used to think that we were a happy couple, but today my mother-in-law came to visit us again to give me guidance on how to be a good wife.
Masato, it's been so long since I last saw you. How are you doing?
So long? You came to visit me last week.
Don't say that. Before you got married, I could see you every single day, but now 1 week without you feels like an eternity. Your dad's been feeling lonely too, so you've got to come back to our house every now and then, Masato. We miss you so much.
Yeah.
So tell me, how's your script coming along?
I feel like I'm on a roll. I'm pretty sure I can get an award on the script I'm writing right now.
Oh, wonderful. I can't wait to watch a TV drama that's based on one of your scripts, Masato. I'm so proud of you. So, what did you have for lunch today?
I was too tired, so I didn't make anything. I skipped lunch.
Rod? Ryuko? How many times do I have to tell you? Unlike you, Masato actually has to use his head for his job. That's why I've got to prepare a proper lunch for him so that his brain is in top condition at all times. He won't be able to write an award-winning script if you slack off like that. Don't be lazy.
Sorry, Masato. I thought I told you should eat lunch even if I'm at work.
Yeah, but I was in the zone. I didn't want to waste it.
Don't blame Masato. Why can't you sneak out of work and come home to make lunch for him? And you call yourself his wife?
I wish I could, but my workplace is a half-hour drive from home. I don't have enough time to make the journey during my lunchtime.
Oh, that again. Don't use your job as an excuse. Don't you want to support my son?
Of course I do.
Oh, really? But look at Masato's desk. It's an absolute mess. Can't you at least help him tidy up?
Well, I tried tidying up the other day, but I ended up throwing something he still needed in the trash. He told me that he would tidy up his desk by himself and that I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, but you can still help out, can't you? Just be careful with my stuff.
He's right. You just have to be careful, that's all. You're the wife, so you should be cleaning up. I understand that you're doing your best at work, but you need to support Masato a little more. You're not doing enough.
Yes.
You've got to help Masato realize his potential. Otherwise, it'll be your fault if the country, the world misses out on his genius. You need to be more aware about your position as his wife.
I'm really sorry.
Anyways, I'm off. I'll see you again tomorrow, Masato. Bye-bye now.
Yeah, see ya. What are you sighing about?
Am I not supporting you enough with what I'm doing now? Am I that useless?
No, you are. You're paying for everything with your salary.
But your mom doesn't seem satisfied with that. It's like she wants more from me.
Well, to be precise, you're supporting me, but I'm not satisfied either. I mean, you always come home from work looking really tired, and that tires me out too. To be honest, you should come home looking a little more cheerful so you don't wear me out.
Yeah, I'll try. I still remember the first time I met Masato. He was a completely different person back then. I never would have believed it if you told me that he would show his true colors like this. 4 years ago. The bus is so late.
The bus never arrives on time, does it?
Huh? Yeah. I sometimes end up late to work because of it.
I tried complaining to the bus company, but nothing has changed. I doubt it'll ever get better.
Oh, really? You did?
You don't look so happy. Are you having a tough time at work?
What? How did you know that I was thinking about work?
So I was right. I knew it. It was written all over your face. You were practically screaming, "I hate work."
Well, I don't want to brag, but I worked really hard to get into a higher than average company. I was lucky enough to get a position, but all my colleagues are a lot smarter and have been achieving a lot more than I have. I'm desperately trying to keep up.
Yeah?
On top of that, my manager is a real piece of work. You won't believe the stuff he says to me. It's been stressing me out so much.
That does sound tough.
Why are you taking notes? I don't think I said anything that interesting, and it's kind of embarrassing.
Sorry, the truth is, I'm actually aiming to become a famous scriptwriter. I listen to the stories people have to tell and use them in my writing.
Really? You're writing scripts for a living? That's amazing!
No, it's nothing. More importantly, I think that you're having trouble because you're making such a gloomy face.
What?
I don't know how good or bad you are at your job, and I can't advise you in regards to that, but I think that your manager takes his frustration out on you because you make a face like that. It makes you an easy target.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, you should hold your head high when you work. It's not that you're incompetent. I think that you just need time to warm up. Don't compare the time it takes to get to the top. All that matters is that you win in the end.
I just need to win in the end?
In a lot of stories, the protagonist defeats the antagonist. In your case, your manager, by recording conversations with them. If you record the horrible things he said to you, you can show him that you won't take it lying down. He'll finally take responsibility in what he says, and I think that everyone in the office will look at you in a different light.
Record my conversations with him?
I think that you can do it. I believe in you, so don't lose to your manager. I'll see you around.
This was how I met Masato that fateful day, and I actually did as he told me to. Once I stood up to my manager, all of my work problems were solved, and I could finally enjoy my work life. My manager and my colleagues all treated me differently after that. They no longer bullied me, and once all the stress was gone, I was finally able to achieve more and make a difference. The next time I met him at the bus stop, I invited Masato to have dinner as thanks for his advice. It's all thanks to you, Masato. Thank you so much.
No, you don't gotta thank me for anything. It was all you.
If you didn't encourage me, I wouldn't have done anything about my situation. I can actually enjoy my job now. Thank you.
I'm happy I was able to help you. Just meeting you at that bus stop should have been a coincidence. But if I was that much help to you, then...
Yeah, coincidences really are amazing, aren't they?
I think that we were meant to be there.
What?
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't. I never even gone out with a guy before.
Seriously? Even though you're this pretty? I was thinking that you must already have a boyfriend.
I really don't. I spent all of my school years with my nose in a textbook.
Then would you go out with me? I think that we were destined to meet.
What? Are you really sure you want to date me?
I want you to be my girlfriend, Ryoko.
Like that, Masato and I started dating, and 2 years later, we got married. He was determined to become a scriptwriter, and I was desperate to support him in his dream, both financially and emotionally. In the beginning, Masato was just as desperate and worked a part-time job during the day, and would spend the rest of his time writing at his desk. But before I knew it, he resigned from his part-time job, and was spending all of his time at home, where his parents would visit and make snide comments about me. I began to feel some distance from Masato himself, too. Hey, I'm home! Did you get any writing done today?
Nope, not at all. My mom came to visit me today. We went out to have some lunch. She kept talking until the sun went down, so I didn't have any time to myself.
Oh, is that so?
Oh, but she did say one good thing. Do you think that you can come home a little bit earlier from now on? You're always coming home late, so I have to wait until you get home to have dinner. I read an article saying that scriptwriters should go to bed at 8 and start the day at 5, so I'm thinking about trying that out, but I've got to eat earlier.
Oh, really?
Anyways, that would help me out really. So can you try harder to get home quickly?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Oh, and this.
Huh? What is this?
It's a selection of condos I like the best. I've already written the costs and the addresses down, so take a look.
Condos? Or are you looking at those?
We earn way too much for us to be living in a regular apartment. I think that I could be writing a better script if I'm in a bigger, spacier room. It would give me more motivation, too.
What? So you want to move into a condo? But I don't think I earn enough for that. A condo is way too expensive.
Come on, Ryoko, I'm gonna be a big star in the future. We can't start getting stingy now. I can't be a star if I don't have the house or the private study expected of one.
But I'm the one that's going to be paying for it, even if you say you're going to be a star.
What, are you against moving into a condo?
Well, I think it's a little too early for us.
Alright.
The next morning,
Ryoko, what do you mean you don't want to move to a condo? How dare you refuse my son's wishes?
What? How do you know about that?
Masato told me, of course. I can't believe you. You really don't have any intention of supporting your husband's dreams at all, do you?
That's not what I meant when I said no to a condo. I just think that's a little too expensive and too early for us.
You earn more than enough to afford it, Ryoko. I'm not leaving until you agree to buy the condo my son wants.
Yeah, and I'm not writing either.
What? As you can see, they gave me no choice but to purchase the condo, and we visited the landlady the very next day. Welcome. We're thinking about buying a condo in this complex. The website said to bring our documents to this office. We brought everything that was listed. Oh, thank you very much. I'll have to get these documents looked at for the tenant screening, so if you'll give me a moment to bring you the paperwork.
I can't wait to move in. Once I have my own study, I'll be able to write the best script the world has ever known.
It's still making me anxious just thinking about buying a condo here. It feels so unreal. I never imagined myself living in a place like this. Thank you for waiting. Here you go. I've also got pictures of the interior. Feel free to take a look. Have you already been inside the actual condo?
Yes, we have. It looks so spacious. It has a great view. I think it's perfect for us.
I'm very glad you think so. Also, Ryuko, wasn't it? I couldn't help but notice the company you work for is a very top-class business. Well, it's got a lot of overtime, and the pressure I get from my colleagues is no laughing matter, so I don't know about top class. It must make you wonder if it's worth the hassle, doesn't it? And what about your husband? What do you work as? My husband writes scripts for a living from home.
I write scripts as a hobby. I work in a regular office as a regular office worker.
Oh, that's lovely. It's so nice to hear that you haven't given up on your dreams. I'd love to see one of your stories on the TV one day. Alright, now if you would fill in these forms, I'll be sending them along with your other documents to get checked. Our names are…
Hey, I can fill it in. I'm used to writing after all, since I work in the office. Leave it to me.
You don't even work full-time there, and you only sit at the reception desk.
Our names are Ryoko and Masato, and our earnings are, well, Ryoko earns $13,000 and I earn $65,000 a year. Perfect.
Wait, it's the other way around.
Come on, Ryoko. Can't you make me look good once in a while?
What?
Make me look good?
Oh, I'd just like to mention that if there are any problems with the information you give us, or any of the documents, it may lead to an issue with your screening. That means that your application to this residence might get rejected, so please be careful.
Ryoko, what the heck? What's your deal?
All I did was correct you. The landlady told us we can't lie in our application form.
They don't know that, and they wouldn't have realized anyway. You're always so looking down on me because of the difference in how much we earn. So why can't you at least let me feel good about myself once in a while?
Wait a minute. When have I ever looked down on you? And we already knew how much we were both earning since we were dating. That doesn't change anything.
You know what? Sometimes I feel embarrassed about our salaries. Why can't you understand that? To other people, you look like such a successful person with your fancy job and your big paycheck, and I just look like I'm lying around at the house, leeching off of you. You don't understand how much I've had to deal with. I'm actually being super patient with you.
I'm sorry about that. I thought that I understood, and I was trying to, but I'm me and you're you. I don't care about how people see us. I love you just the way you are. You don't have to let those things get to you. You're doing your best to try and follow your dreams, and I respect that.
You what? You think that's gonna comfort me? You were just belittling me. Why can't you understand that it pisses me off when you act like you're so much better than I am?
I didn't mean to belittle you.
I've had enough. I'm out of here. I'm staying at my parents' until the application goes through, so call me when you get the news.
What? Masato, wait a minute. This might be it for us. Hello? Yes, speaking. What? We failed the screening? What? Are you sure? Can't you rethink? I can't lose this condo. My husband, my in-laws really like this place and… Oh, hello. What do you mean, oh, hello? I just got the news. Why did we fail the tenant screening? What happened? I don't mind passing you if you tell me one thing. What? If you tell me that you really want to live in this condo, then I can change the result of the screening right now. Then do so, please. But are you really sure about that, Ryuko? Think about it. Think about what? I'm sorry for being so intrusive, but it's very important that you think this through. I don't want you to regret your decision. If you're going to buy a condo now, then I suppose that you're both thinking about having a family one day. Children of your own? Well, we haven't actually talked about that, but I guess we will one day. Considering how big the room you've chosen is, I think I can safely assume that your in-laws will be moving in too. When your children are born, I can imagine they'll be having a lot of fun with them. That's usually how it goes. Yeah, I guess so. But can you imagine yourself in that? Can you imagine going out to have lunch with your friends while you leave your children to your husband? Can you imagine coming home to a happy family? Do you see you and your husband becoming happy? I think so. The first problem I noticed was on the application form your husband filled in for you. I believe that the numbers have been muddled up for your salaries. Is this really what you both earn, or do you have something to say? It's wrong. I'm the one that earned $65,000. I thought so. You said that your husband is a scriptwriter. You've been supporting his dream with your salary, haven't you? Yes. But is he thankful for your support? Does he show you his gratitude? Or does he think that it's a matter of course that you work so hard for him? I wonder how he feels about it now. In the past, he used to thank me every single day for going to work while he stayed at home and for allowing him to write, but recently… Then what about the reason for moving to this condo complex? Who decided that? Well, he said that he wanted to live here. You're going to buy this condo because he wants it, or because his parents want to live here? It's both. What about you? How do you feel about moving into this condo? Considering how much you earn, I can imagine that you must be working extremely hard every day. But if you sign the contract for this condo from that moment onwards, you'll have no choice but to stay at that job to keep up with the payments for your new home. You'll be trapping yourself into this life with no way out. But Masato promised that he would give up script writing after 3 years if it didn't work out. He might say that, but I doubt he means it. The current arrangement is convenient for him. I doubt that anyone can actually say, I want you to feed and shelter me for the rest of my life. I just want you to think about this before you make your decision. I think that you should do absolutely fine on your own, and you shouldn't let yourself be tied down by someone who's taking advantage of you. But do you really want to sign this contract knowing that, essentially, you'll be completely alone? He's not going to change, Ryuko. I don't know. What should I do? What can I do? It's your life, dear. You've got to decide for yourself. Don't let him decide things for you. Destiny is something that you reach for, not something that comes to you. A destiny that appeared to you without you doing anything is just a coincidence and nothing more. It was just a coincidence? How about I keep this contract on hold for today? You should think it through this evening, and if you decide that you really do want to sign this contract, then call me tomorrow. I won't question the answer you come up with. Thank you very much. Don't worry about it. It's easier to put it on hold than cancel the contract after it's already been signed. This saves me a lot of trouble too. What do I do? What do I want to do? The first time I met Masato was at this very same bus stop. I wish that I could go back to those times.
Are you waiting for the bus?
Huh? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just resting. I'm sorry for stopping you.
Alright, but be careful. You shouldn't stay here too long on your own. Perhaps it's best you find some place where there are more people.
What? Why is that?
There's actually a young man that often comes up to talk to women that are waiting at this bus stop, especially in the morning after rush hour. We've had a lot of complaints at the bus company because he's being so stubborn.
Talking girls up?
I hear that he says that he's aiming to be a scriptwriter and makes them tell him their worries. And when I heard that, I couldn't help but think that he would sit down at his desk to write if he's being so ambitious.
A scriptwriter? Wait a minute, do you know what that man's name is? What he looks like?
Sorry, I don't know that much. All I know is that he's been bothering a lot of women. Oh, sorry, I'd better get going or I'll be late. Take care of yourself and watch out for that man.
After hearing what the bus driver had said, I headed back the way I came to see the landlady and asked her to give me more time to decide whether to sign the contract or not. She told me that she was happy to wait for as long as I needed, sent me off with a wave. After that, I made my way to the local private investigator's office.
Here you go, Massey. I made fried rice with an omelet.
This looks delicious. You made the best omelet rice I've ever had, Yuko. It's probably the best in the world. No, the universe.
Don't tease me like that, Massey. Look, I drew a heart with a ketchup because we're so in love.
Wow, you're so cute, Yuko. You're the best. I love you too.
Go on, eat up, Massey.
So yummy. I could eat 5 servings all by myself.
You say that every time. Don't worry, there's still more.
Woohoo!
Hey, Massey, when are you gonna propose to me? I want to get married.
It's still a little too early for that.
Really? But I thought they were destined to be together.
Yeah, it's destiny, but I mean, I gotta debut as a scriptwriter first. I'm not getting married until I do.
But why do you have to debut first? Why would you marry me? What does your job got to do with anything?
Well, it kinda does and it kinda doesn't. I don't know.
That means you don't love me. You don't want to be with me. I knew it. You hate me.
Hey, don't cry. I don't hate you. You're being silly. I just think that I should become a professional before getting married. That way I can hold my head up high as the breadwinner, right? I know I'm just being selfish, but I really do love you.
Boo-hoo, boo-hoo.
Hey, the doorbell rang.
Go answer it for me.
Yeah. Wait, you're kidding, right? Why are you here? What?
Oh my, it looks like you made your little girlfriend cry. Just how many hearts do you have to break before you're satisfied, you cheater?
Wait.
Who are you? It's nice to meet you too. My name is Ryoko, I'm Masato's wife, and this is Masato's mother.
What? Wife?
Hey, stop messing around! Yuko, this is just a prank or something, okay? I don't know either of them, I swear.
How dare you do something as sickening as having an affair with several women at once? You told me that you were working hard day and night to become a professional scriptwriter. All you were doing was sleeping around. I'm so disappointed in you.
Yuko, listen to me very carefully. You're the 5th woman I've spoken to today.
The 5th woman?
Masato has been lying to you. He calls himself a scriptwriter, but the truth is he's just a womanizer that's been sleeping with 5 women other than me, his wife.
Stop! Shut up! Why would you tell her that?
Of course we would tell her. What on earth were you thinking?
You're lying. Masato told me that was destiny. We were meant to meet each other. He told me he loves me.
Yes, I know. He said that to me too. I guess women are a little weak towards that sort of pickup line. He deceived us all, but you can't let him deceive you any longer.
No, you're lying.
Hey, damn you, Ryoko! Don't think you can just get away from here with making that kind of story up. What are you doing here?
I found out you've been spending your mornings at that bus stop trying to chat up other women, so I hired a PI to follow you.
What? I'm at Masato to bus stop too. Does that really mean? No!
I'm really sorry, Yuko, but this is the truth, and you've got to accept it. It wasn't destiny. It was just a coincidence. Or rather, he used that bus stop and pickup line to create a faithful encounter. We were just fish that got lured in by the bait.
Ryoko, how could you? You've ruined everything. Everything was going perfectly until you told them all the truth.
Yeah, whatever. I want you to go through my lawyer when you have something to say to me. You'll hear the details from them later.
Wait a minute! Dang it. So what if I have a lover or two? What's so bad about polygamy if everyone's happy? I was gonna become a famous scriptwriter. It's only natural that I have a few girlfriends on the side.
That's outrageous. It's absolutely disgusting. Besides, you're not even famous yet. You're barely an amateur. What on earth have you achieved in these past 2 years? Nothing.
What? Mom? Don't say that! I thought you supported me!
You're pathetic, Masato, and I was wrong to trust you. I'm never sending you any money ever again. I'm disowning you. Don't show your face at home ever again.
Fine, why should I care? I don't care what happens anymore.
Masato,
Yuko?
you told me that we were destined to be together. You told me that was destiny. You told me that we were meant to be.
Wait a minute, calm down, Yuko. Think about what you're doing right now. Please, stop! Yuko! Ah!
Long time no see. Oh, hello. It really has been a long time, but you look so refreshed. Did something good happen? Well, I've actually come to give you my answer about the condo. Really? What would you like to do? I'd like to sign the contract. Okay. But you don't have to worry. My husband won't be with me. I'm gonna live in this condo on my own. What happened to your husband? He and his mother went somewhere far, far away. I won't see them ever again. What? Ryoko, you didn't. I didn't mean that you should. No way. Of course not. I don't mean that. Something did happen, but it wasn't me. It just turned out like that when I wasn't around. I heard about it later. Oh, really? Well, I suppose it's best not knowing what really happened to them, but I'm glad that you're finally free of them. Good for your husband, now he has the best experience to base his story on. It'll make an exciting story.
That's if he has the will to actually write anything after what happened to him.
True. Anyway, let's get on with signing all the necessary documents. I've got to get you to refill the application form, too.
Understood. After that, I signed the contract for my new home and moved in within the week. Fortunate for me, the old landlady became my very close friend. Turned out that Masato wasn't the man I was destined to be with. But seeing as I've learned that destiny is something I've got to reach for, I'm glad I was able to find such a good friend in the landlady. I believe that I was destined to meet her and learn such an important life lesson from her.
If only I was a handsome young man, I would have been happy to become your soulmate.
I think I'll stay away from dating for a while.
It's been, what, almost 10 years? Damn, we've all grown up.
I know, right? Hey, I wonder if that person is coming today.
Oh, her? Probably not.
Oh, hey! Over here!
Huh?
Hello, I'm Sei Totsuka, a 17-year-old high school student. My mom battled cancer for 5 years, but passed away 6 months ago. My dad is raising me, but since my mom's medical bills were expensive, we have a hard time living. So we sold our house and moved into a small apartment together.
I'm so sorry for making things difficult for you, Sai.
No problem. You did everything that you could for Mom, so don't worry. I have a part-time job, so leave it up to me. My school doesn't prohibit us from working, so I started to work in my first year of high school. So, I will first teach you about the basics, okay? Okay, thank you very much. My goodness, young people are so energetic. What? Young? We're about the same age though, right? No, I'm almost 20 actually, so I'm old. I'm so jealous of you. What? What are you talking about? You're still young. You sure? This young person is my coworker, Alisa Kawasaki. I was scared of her at first because she looked mean, but after watching her serve customers and teach me politely, I quickly came to respect her. Say, here, take this home. Oh, what is this? Expired bento box. I usually need to throw it away, but take it home. It's a secret. Really? Thank you so much. She understands my situation and lets me take home a lot of bento boxes, like this, which is so grateful. I'm really thankful that I'm blessed with a good place to work, but there was only one place where I was not fortunate, my school.
Yo, Sai, I saw you working at a convenience store the other day. Are you seriously that poor? I can't believe that place hired a scumbag like you. That place hires anyone, huh?
I know, right? I think that no one wants to go to a place where there's an ugly chick like you.
This is Yuji Ofuna. He has been teasing me since first year of high school. Regardless of who sees it, he's such an ass. I wear thick glasses and have messy hair tied into a bun. My hair became this thick and long because I'm trying to save money for shampoo and not going to the salon even if I wanted to. As for my glasses, I have terrible eyesight, so my lenses need to be thick. Also, due to the stress of my mom's treatment and low living expenses, I wasn't able to eat that much, so that's why I'm very thin like this. Even though people tell me I'm cute, I know that they're lying, so I can't say anything back when they say something about my appearance. Yuji is a well-known bad boy in his hometown, so the other classmates are probably scared to talk back at him. I wonder if he doesn't get tired of teasing me because this has been going on for 3 years now.
What the hell, Yuji? You guys also! Aren't you all ashamed of yourselves for always bullying her? We're in our 3rd year, so don't worry about others and worry about yourselves.
Oh, shut up. This is none of your business.
This is Himari. She transferred to the school in the 2nd year, and whenever Yuji and his friends tease me,
Hey! Who do you guys think you are calling a girl ugly? Are you freaking serious?
Huh? What's wrong with saying the truth to a person? Don't you do that also?
I don't do that because I have common sense. Oh, are you a bird or something? Because you don't have anything to say besides ugly, so... Hey, shut your mouth and find something else to do, loser.
The hell?
Say, don't just stay silent if someone calls you ugly. Grab them by the shirt and say what you want to say to them, okay?
what? That's so harsh. I can't do that. I am ugly, so it doesn't really bother me, even if someone says that.
You are not ugly. If you're weak, you'll be targeted by idiots like people over there.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be careful.
Good. Let's go home together.
Hey, I'm not done!
Sorry, but we don't have time to talk to a person with an IQ of 3. Bye. See you.
She was someone who I never met in my life before. Then, after I was taken to a family restaurant by her, I talked to her about my situation, and she said, Be successful when you grow up and earn money. I know you'll be able to, say. That made me happy. Up until now, I never hung out with my friends because I was visiting my mom at the hospital. So I never expected to talk to a classmate like this and hear the words of encouragement. I was so happy that I was going to cry. After this, Hamari was there for me, and thankfully, Yuji and the others started to distance themselves. They still say bad things to me when I pass them by, though. Hey, Sei, you're almost graduating high school, right? Yes, I'm going to attend junior college at night while working here. I talked to my dad, and he seems like he really wants me to go to college. I see. There's something, like a favor I want to ask you after you graduate. Me? I'm the only one who can do it. Sure, you helped me a lot, and I owe you, so... Oh my god, really? Thanks. I successfully graduated from high school and began my busy life working part-time from early morning until night and attending junior college after. By that time, the payment for mom's treatment had settled down, so my dad said, "Don't worry about the tuition fee, so please reduce the number of your shift and take care of yourself." I talked to the manager and was able to, so I decided to focus on studying. Then I got a text from Alyssa. Hey, how's everything? How's your new life? Did you get used to it? Still getting used to it. Thankfully, my mom's medical bill is decreasing, so I'm able to reduce the number of shifts and focus on studying. Sweet. Does that mean you have more time than before? Yes, I do. Great. If you're not busy next Sunday, can you come and listen to the favor I wanted to ask you? Sure. Can you tell me where and what time I should go? Sunday came and I headed to a certain studio she told me to go to. I wonder what I'm going to do at a nice studio like this. Thank you for coming, Sei. What am I going to do here today? Oh, don't worry. Leave everything up to me, okay? Huh? Hold on. Wait. 10 years later.
It's been, what, almost 10 years? Damn, we've all grown up.
I know, right? Hey, I wonder if that person is coming today.
Oh, her? Probably not.
Oh, hey! Over here!
Huh?
Hi.
Oh snap, who's this hot chick?
Was there always someone this hot in our class? Well, whatever. I've got to talk to her no matter what. Hey, what's up? It's been about 10 years, huh?
Yes it has.
Were you really in our class? I don't remember seeing you. Well, anyway, you're my type, so I'll pay the participation fee for ya. So, can you go to a bar with me afterward?
What? Oh my god! This is the funniest shit ever!
Hey, what's so funny about it?
It's me, Sei. Sei Totsuka. You called me ugly a lot back then. You don't remember?
What? Sai? For real?
Just to let you know, I paid for everyone's participation fee today. So, you're the one being treated.
What? Seriously?
Oh my god! I can't stop laughing! All of you are probably confused right now, so let me take you guys back 10 years ago, the day my life changed. Thank you for coming, Sei. What am I going to do here today? Oh, don't worry. Leave everything up to me, okay? Huh? Hold on. Wait. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving my coworker Sei a whole new makeover. I wanted to do this for a long time, you guys. Alyssa, may I ask what this is? Huh? Didn't I tell you before that I'm also a YouTuber? No, you didn't. I'm still a beginner though. My parents told me to quit college if I can't graduate, so I did, and decided to start something I wanted to do, which is to transform girls who don't know anything about makeup and fashion to make them confident. I see. So Sei, shut your mouth and let me make you beautiful. Just kidding. Let's say goodbye to the glasses and go buy some contacts first. What? You're going to make me wear contacts? Of course. Sorry to say, but those glasses with thick lenses is a big no. I see. Time for the transformation. Let's do this. 3 hours later. Oh my god. It doesn't look like me. Do you like it? I love it. You look gorgeous. Now, let me explain to you all about today's makeup tip. I had undergone a huge transformation thanks to Alyssa. I seriously look like I got plastic surgery. Then, after taking the video, can I upload this on my channel? If we make a profit, I'll pay you. What? No! You don't have to pay me. I'm actually the one who needs to pay for this. Hey, then make me a promise to be a guest on here again. Also, you need to eat more and get some sleep. Not doing so can have negative effects on your health in the future. Yes, ma'am. Thanks to Alyssa, I became more and more confident than before. People at my junior college and work don't recognize me at all, and it's a good feeling. Even my dad said,
You're naturally beautiful, but I'm so happy you became confident. Look, she blossomed into a whole different person. I'm so happy that I'm about to cry right now.
He then began to cry in front of Mom's altar. Then, something very surprising happened. It seemed that my before and after transformation video went viral and has over 5 million views. There were a lot of positive comments like, what a transformation, I want a makeover too. She's naturally pretty, but this is magic. And Alyssa seemed very happy. Then she called me in no time and asked me if I would join her channel. I said yes, but since I didn't have any knowledge about makeup, I helped her look for people like me, a plain Jane, to transform them while she did my makeup and chose my fashion. We decided to call that project Makeover Magic. This project gained popularity, and I was getting interviewed by magazines and TV. Since Alyssa's dream of becoming a YouTuber came true, I decided to manage her channel and schedule while occasionally appearing in her videos. We have over 1 million subscribers now and also hold online salons and face-to-face makeup sessions every month for the first 10 applicants, so thankfully, our business is growing rapidly. Since I can't manage everything on my own, I decided to hire 10 employees. Yep, so the person who you guys made fun of a lot back then is now running a popular channel that's famous for Alyssa's makeover, and she's the one who made it famous in the first place. I just got lucky. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Alyssa. Since I got a lot of I want to meet you messages from people who were in our class, I thought it would be great if I hosted a reunion today.
Is this all true? You're really that Sai? Are you serious?
Alyssa and I are widely known as Alice on social media now and are famous. But since I go by the name Sei, not many people know that my last name is Totsuka. Also, I had an extreme glow-up since high school, so when I receive DMs such as, "Are you Sei Totsuka from Rookie High School?" I get very happy. Anyways, I hope you all have fun today. I need to go greet some people from now, so bye.
Wait, hold on a second. What happened to going to a bar with me after?
I'm not going. There's an after party, right? I'm getting interviewed here after this reunion, so I'm staying.
Then let's meet up next time, okay? Since we're classmates, it's okay, right?
You bullied her a lot back then, so what makes you think you can go on a date with her? Are you an idiot? Is your IQ still a 3? You got some damn nerve to ask her. I wasn't talking to you. Oh, I think I know why. You're after her money, huh? Of course, because you need to pay alimony for messing with a married woman, and I think that your girlfriend is pregnant right now, right? After hearing that, Yuji began to turn pale and started to tremble. And by the way, Hamari started an all-female detective agency, which is also making headlines in the media. She's best at solving affair cases and has caught many of them and snatched alimony. Her motto is, no one should cry themselves to sleep, regardless of gender.
What the hell? How do you know all this?
That's because your girlfriend is the one who asked me to investigate you. She wanted to find out if you were really loyal to her and not cheating with someone else. But then I found out that you were doing something terrible to her. I don't even have a word to say to a scumbag like you now. And by the way, your girlfriend is going back to her parents' house today, so maybe you should go. It's her house, so there's a chance that she canceled the contract already. If she did, I wonder where you're going to live. He was in so much panic that he sprinted out of the venue with his friends and disappeared at the speed of light. Did you see his face? I did. You haven't changed at all, and I love it. You're still too nice, Sei. You should have punched him in the face or say something. I don't care anymore because I'm more than happy now. Then we officially started the reunion. Since everyone was asking me a lot of questions, it felt like an interview. I showed them other pictures of me before the glow-up because they probably haven't seen pictures other than the one on the channel. I know I changed so much because after my house's income stabilized, I started to eat well, so I gained weight, and my skin began to clear up. Also, because of proper nutrition, my hair became healthy and shiny. I'm now using quite expensive hair products, so my messy hair is now more nourished and looks smoother. I took a portion of this reunion on video and uploaded it on the channel to look back on how I had changed over the past 10 years. I got comments like, I love how she openly talks about her past. I'll do my best to transform like you. Seems like I'm a boost for women who are in the same situation as me and wants to be more confident. Hey, say, the reunion video is doing pretty well. Thanks. I didn't do anything. It's all thanks to you because you were the one who said to do a reunion. You always say that. It's all thanks to me, but you don't realize that you're the one who's taking action and making it happen. You earned this success, so I want you to be more positive. I will. Thank you so much. Good. Oh, by the way, you're offered to be on a cosmetics commercial. What? Why me? Seems like they want to advertise foundation showing your old pictures to the present frame by frame. I think their catch copy was something like, change now, make it. I'm so nervous, but hey, if more people get encouraged by my glow up, then I'll do it. That's the spirit. I can't believe that I'm ending up in being a commercial like this. Then Himari took me out to a pub to celebrate. Wow, I never expected you to be this successful. I knew you would from back then because you have something special, a gift. I was also surprised that you started an all-female detective agency. Since you went to law school, I thought you were going to become a lawyer. No, that's boring as hell. My parents are divorced because of an affair, so my goal was to wipe it out. So, those who cheat, I will not let them get away with it. Oh my god, I don't want to be your enemy. Oh, I just remembered, but guess what? Yuji's life became a living hell. Don't say that with a smile on your face. Sorry. The woman whom he cheated with ended up getting a divorce, and her husband demanded alimony of 10 grand. Additionally, his pregnant girlfriend filed a claim for alimony, and since he never admitted to his actions and had an attitude, I squeezed out double the amount of the agreed price, 20 grand. Oh wow, so he needs to pay a total amount of 30 grand? That sucks. Not only that, there's more. He was working after high school, but since moving into his girlfriend's house, he hasn't worked that much, and eventually quit and was living off debt without telling her. Oh my lord. And that amount is 20 grand. So wait, he needs to pay a total of 50 grand? Holy cow. Oh, I thought you would say, that's it? No, I won't. I almost had a heart attack hearing the amount. I'm glad that your sense of money hasn't changed. Yeah, but oh god, Yuji is going to have a hard time paying for all those. He's unemployed for a while, right? He'll struggle to return to society. This is all his fault, though. I heard some shocking stories today.
Say, help me.
What the hell?
I finally found you. Can you please help me? We're classmates, so you will, right? Please? I'm having a hard time now, so I'm begging you. There's no other person I can rely on.
In front of me was Yuji, who looked so different from the reunion. Since I heard everything about him from Himari, I know how much his life sucks right now. But I won't help you, so leave me alone.
Please don't say that. Lend me money. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Hell no! You were rude to me this whole time calling me names. Get lost.
Shut up! Give me money right now, you bitch!
Then he came charging at me, ready to tackle me, but too bad. I'm learning self-defense, so don't touch me. When Himari decided to start a detective agency, she asked me if I wanted to learn self-defense with her, which I agreed and learned. I couldn't have everyone protect me forever, so I thought I needed to be independent. I'm so glad it came in handy now. I was ugly and poor, but thanks to people I met, I was able to become this successful. You got your karma, and you deserve that. Bye. I then called the police and Yuji was taken away. I don't know what happened to him after that, and told Himari that she didn't need to tell me. At that time, I put an end to my past, so Yuji is completely gone inside me. I'm finally free now. You look gorgeous. You're going to wear that outfit next, okay? Okay. I would like to continue living my life brightly and happily. See you all next time.
My name is Sito Miyazawa. I'm 50 years old and currently single. I got a job right after I graduated from high school, and not around when I met Cindy, who was an international student from America homestaying at one of my friend's houses. We got married when I was 23. We had Emma, our daughter, at 25. But when Emma was turning 12, my wife passed away from a disease. She was 37 when she passed away. After she passed away, Emma and I did our best to take care of things around the house. It was difficult at first, but we got through it together. But now, Emma is 25. She's never dated anyone, so I'm kinda worried about her. It's been 13 years since Mom passed away, huh?
Yeah.
I've prepared a dish that Mom used to love, so let's eat that for dinner today.
Mom really loved soba, didn't she? Which is kinda strange, since she's not even from Japan.
Yeah, and we always made Japanese dishes together when it was one of our birthdays.
That brings me back.
Do you think Mom, Cindy was happy with me?
Of course she was. You helped her out when she was trying to get used to living in Japan, right? She talked about how much that meant to her all the time.
Really? I'm kind of embarrassed.
But man, the soba you make is the absolute best.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
I gotta get better at cooking so I can become more like you, Dad.
I had something that was at the back of my mind, so I decided to clear things up and ask Emma. Hey, Emma,
What's up?
do you, have a boyfriend or someone that you're into?
Wait, why do you ask?
I haven't heard anything of the sort since Mom passed away, so I was just curious.
Well, actually, I have a fiancé.
Wait, what?
He proposed to me the other day, and I was debating when to tell you.
So you're finally gonna get married, huh?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner.
It's alright, I'm sure Mom is happy to hear the news as well. I'm happy if you're happy, Emma.
Thank you, Dad.
A month later, Emma told me that she wanted me to meet her fiancé, so the day before we were supposed to meet, I cleaned the house thoroughly. The next day, someone rang the doorbell and I went to the entrance to greet the lovebirds. Nice to meet you, sir. My name is Taketo Honda. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. My name is Sito. Nice to meet you as well. Your daughter and I are actually colleagues, and I'm actually the CEO's son. Oh, I see. It's a company called Honda Trading Company. Have you heard of it before? Of course. I've worked with you guys multiple times. Ah, that's great to hear.
And Takuto is a very talented salesman. He's still in his 20s, but he's already led a lot of projects.
That's incredible. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but Honda Trading Company, huh? Emma said she's always wanted to work there since she was in college. If he's the CEO's son, maybe she'll be well off for the rest of her life. I think Emma's told you already, but I want to take her hand in marriage. Yeah, of course. Emma and I have gone through a lot together, so all I want is for her to be happy.
Dad.
So please, take care of my daughter for me. Of course, sir. Thank you. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Right, Emma?
Yeah.
Phew, my job as a parent is finally done. It feels so nice to have that weight off my shoulders. Hey, by the way. Huh? You look very poor. What? I think we have at least twice the amount of money you have.
What the hell are you talking about, Takuto? He's not poor, and that's a very rude thing to say.
But you said that you had a tough childhood yourself.
That's not what I meant.
But that's basically what you were trying to say, right?
I'm sorry if it came out the wrong way, but you cannot insult my father like that.
Oh well, that's my bad. Huh? He's acting like a completely different person. What the hell is going on? Don't worry, I'm gonna make your daughter happy. I'll promise you that, so don't worry, sir. Sure? Things suddenly felt awkward between us, and the two left shortly after saying their goodbyes. I was a bit worried about Emma and her fiancé, so I decided to text her. Emma, can I talk with you?
Oh, what's up? You never text me.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about what happened yesterday.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about what happened. I know he said something very rude.
No, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
No, it is. He should have never said that to you. I asked him to cut it out on our way home.
But Emma, are you really sure he's the one?
Huh?
I know he's the son of the CEO of a big company, so he's probably also very skilled at his job, and he probably got the best kind of education growing up.
Yeah.
But I think he might be a bit insensitive and arrogant. If you ask me, I know you want to marry him, but I think that you should take the time to rethink this. She didn't reply for a few minutes. She was probably gathering her thoughts. Shoot, maybe I pushed back too hard. My parents were against the idea of me getting married with Cindy too. They told me that people who marry a foreigner have a higher chance of divorce. We had a massive fight, but we pushed through it and got married. And after Cindy passed away, Emma had a tough time coming to terms with her loss. And that's why I wanted her to choose the right person, the person that will make her happy.
Thank you, Dad. It means a lot that you're worried about me. But I'll be fine. I'm gonna get married with Takuto.
Are you sure you won't regret it?
I think he was just a bit nervous. He's a kind person deep down, and I've never seen him disrespect his colleagues or his friends before.
Well, if you say so.
And we're planning to host the wedding on the day we started dating. That's in about 6 months.
Sure, I'm looking forward to it.
I really want you to come, Dad.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
And again, I'm sorry about Takuto, but I hope you know that you're the best dad anyone could ever ask for.
I had tears in my eyes as I read that last message from her. I felt very emotional, but I decided to trust Emma's decision. I'm sure he was just nervous, like Emma said, but little did I know that my strong feelings for Emma would be absolutely obliterated. Phew, I'm so glad I put this suit out for cleaning. I gotta look sharp when I'm walking down the aisle with Emma.
Yes?
I'm Shiro Miyazawa. I'm here for my daughter's wedding. I have the invitation right here.
Oh, Mr. Miyazawa, congratulations on your daughter's wedding.
Thank you.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm sorry, I can't seem to find your name on the guest list.
That doesn't make any sense. I got an RSVP form from my daughter and I sent it back to them.
Well, we got this list from the groom, but, that's weird.
Please look again. My name has to be on there.
Oh, so you came all the way, huh?
Huh? Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Takuto's father and the CEO of Honda Trading Company.
And I'm Takuto's mother.
What's going on? This guy says that I'm not on the guest list.
Well, of course you aren't. We never invited you to begin with.
What?
I threw out the RSVP form that you sent back to us.
Why?
I appreciated everything that you did for Emma, but I don't want you to attend our wedding.
That makes no sense. What kind of father would skip the wedding of his only daughter? I've heard about you from Takuto, sir. You're poor, aren't you? What are you talking about?
My husband, Takuto, and I all attended prestigious colleges. We're the elite of the elite, and that's how we became so successful.
Well, maybe I didn't go to college like you guys, but...
See? This is why you're poor. You should have went to college, sir.
No, I'm not poor. I built my house with my salary. Money has never been a problem for us.
But you forced your daughter to have a tough childhood. You're not a good father, sir.
But it's not like I wanted that to happen to her. Cindy was sick. The doctors did everything they could, but it was too late when we found out she was sick. And after she passed away, Emma and I spent months trying to get over her death. I've done everything in my power to protect Emma, just like Cindy told me in her will. But now this asshole is invalidating everything I've done for her.
Emma's a very smart and beautiful girl. She deserves to be my wife. But we have no seats for you here.
So you've been tricking Emma all along, huh?
What are you talking about? I never tricked anyone. I'm just a normal guy.
You bastard. If you're not gonna leave, we're gonna call the cops.
You're a waste of our time, sir.
Please, you have to let me see my daughter in her wedding dress at least once. You need to leave right now.
Hey, kick this guy out.
That's when a bunch of men came out of the other side of the door and dragged me away. They probably worked for Takuto's father. My suit was all ruined and everyone around me was laughing at me. So, this is what it feels like to be humiliated, huh? Emma, Cindy, I'm sorry for being such a pathetic man. Hello, this is Miyazawa. Sito? Where are you? The wedding's about to start! Oh, it's you, Akio. Your daughter's looking all over for you. She's freaking out. Well, a lot has happened, and... What happened? Don't tell me you're still at home. Well, what happened was... This is Akio. He is my younger brother. My daughter invited him to the wedding, and he called me because he noticed that I wasn't there. I told him all about what had happened between me and the groom's family. When I was done, he was furious. I can't believe it. So I guess I wasn't imagining that, was I? What do you mean? When I walked by the groom's room, I heard him talking with your daughter. I couldn't believe what I heard. What were they talking about?
You better not have told your father the truth.
Of course not. I told him that this marriage is legit.
I went out of my way to prepare this wedding for you. If you don't pretend to be in love with me, you're gonna end up embarrassing all of us.
Yes, sir.
I fell in love with you the moment I saw you, and I asked you out countless times, but you never took me up on my offer.
Well, can you blame me? I never saw you as anything more than a friend.
But you know how much my family makes in a year, right? It's millions, so why don't you love me?
Well, the answer is simple. You're just not my type.
But eventually, you're gonna turn around on me, I just know it.
So you're not going to hurt my dad if I marry you, right?
Of course, I'm a man that keeps his promises. But if you would have rejected my offer, I would have done unspeakable things to him.
Takuto.
Hey, don't look at me like that. We're gonna be husband and wife soon, remember?
I don't want to marry you.
You're half American, so you got a pretty face. I get to feel good about myself when I introduce you as my wife to people at parties.
Dad, help, please.
You have nowhere to run or hide anymore, Emma.
No!
What the hell? Is this true? I knew something was wrong, so I decided to record the conversation with my phone. The data is secure in my cloud. You've always been a cautious person, haven't you? You know, you've worked your butt off since your wife passed away. It's really been tough to watch because I got really worried about you the entire time. I'm sorry I worried you. But anyway, it sounds like Takuto is forcing your daughter to get married with him. She's refused his proposal many times, but he still found a way to date her. That's ridiculous. I can't let him date my daughter like that. Emma sounds really scared. I thought she thought that he might really hurt you. So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna protect my daughter and save her from those bastards. I'll take care of things at the wedding. You figure something else out, okay? Sure. I can't believe Takuto has been blackmailing my daughter so she would get married to him. And I can't believe his parents are letting him do this. I'm mad at myself for not being able to protect my daughter from those assholes. I really am a bad father. But that changes now. I'm going to save my daughter. I made a few preparations with my brother over the next few hours, and used all of my connections. After I was done, my phone started ringing like crazy. When I looked at my phone, I saw 200 new notifications. I decided to check who they were from.
Please, you gotta come to the wedding right now, sir!
Why is that, Takuto? You and your family told me to leave, so I decided to do as you said.
I was wrong, okay? I'm sorry!
What changed between then and now? You're acting completely differently now. Did something happen?
I'll explain everything to you later. Long story short, Emma's refusing to get married with me.
So, you think I'm stupid or something, huh?
What?
I'm not going to attend your wedding, and I'm not going to let you marry my daughter. I can't let my daughter marry a selfish, arrogant asshole like you.
Wait a minute.
That's right, I know everything about you two.
Seriously?
I have a brother, and he was at the wedding venue earlier. When he walked by your room, he heard your conversation with my daughter.
So that's what happened, huh?
Takuto, are you really sure you love my daughter? You just wanted someone to follow your orders and do as you please, right?
Shut up! I'm the CEO's son, you know!
So, you never did love her, did you? You just wanted a slave that you could manipulate. That's pathetic. I could tell you that Takuto was freaking out over the phone. His plan was full of holes. He didn't reply, so I kept on talking. I heard what happened at the wedding from my brother. He played the recording during that ceremony, didn't he?
You know about that too?
And now all of your guests are asking you what the hell is going on. Some of them even went home, right?
That's not true. Our wedding is being celebrated by all of our guests.
Going back to what I said earlier, you just wanted a slave that you could play around with, right? You never said no to this.
Shut up! It's all over already, okay? Your daughter and I are married.
No, you're not. You never held the marriage papers in. And besides, even if she was your wife, she's still Cindy and my daughter.
Damn it!
Dad!
Is that you, Emma?
I'm sorry. I lied. I don't want to marry Takuto.
Shut up! You said you would marry me.
I thought he might actually hurt you and get you fired from your job or something, so I couldn't do anything.
Emma?
I was gonna take this to my grave, but I can't handle this anymore. I'm going to demolish this wedding.
Emma, stop! You're gonna ruin your wedding dress. You know how much that thing cost.
I don't care. I want to run away from here right now.
You know what you just did? You better pay the $60,000 it took to host this dang wedding.
No, you should be the one paying that.
You ruined our wedding. You think I'm gonna forgive you for that?
Right back at you. I'm never going to forgive you for what you did to my daughter, you fool.
What?
When I yelled at him over the phone, Takuto let out a scared shriek. Apparently, Emma ran away from the wedding venue. That's good. I'm gonna let Akio handle things from there. But the wedding is ruined now for sure. If he thinks he can get away from this, then he's awfully mistaken. That's when he started yelling at me over the phone.
You ruined everything. I'm gonna sue you for this bastard.
Do you really mean that?
Of course I do. I'm not gonna let you walk all over me like this.
Well, you and your family walked all over me, but...
Shut up. I'm gonna make sure you regret what you did, you bastard.
Unfortunately, that's not possible.
Huh?
If you do anything to me, you're going to be the one who regrets it.
What are you talking about?
You made fun of me for being poor, but did you know that I'm a partner at MoniRobo Holdings right now?
What?
If you were talking about when I was in high school, you are right. I didn't even have the money to go to college.
You're a partner at MoniRobo Holdings?
They're a great company. They evaluate you on skills and not your academic history. I've worked there for 32 years, but I love it there.
You're kidding me, right?
I can understand why you're so nervous. I know we're your biggest client.
Mr. Miyazawa, please forgive me.
If we do end up voiding our contract with you, you're gonna go bankrupt, aren't you?
Stop, please, just wait. You can't void your contract with us, you just can't.
Why not?
Because I love your daughter from the bottom of my heart, so please forgive me.
You think I'm gonna forgive you now, after everything you've said to me?
No way!
You've made fun of me for not going to college, but none of that matters. What matters is I spent years of my life working my ass off for my family. Damn it! I'm going to tell my company about everything you said to me and how you blackmailed my daughter. We're not going to be your client anymore after this. I just wanted my mom and dad to be proud of me. The marriage was called off, and the groom was forced to pay the damages. The news of what happened spread around the industry, and many companies followed suit and voided their contracts with Honda Trading Company as well. The reputation of the Honda family plummeted after everyone found out that Takuto was a manipulative asshole and that his parents were protecting him. Emma was joined by thousands of colleagues when she quit her job at the company. The company ended up going under, and ultimately those three ended up committing financial crimes to stay rich. They were promptly arrested and were sent to jail.
Dad,
What is it?
I want to go to New York, where my mom grew up.
Does that mean you want to study there?
Yeah, I've been a few times to see my grandparents, but I want to live in the city that my mom grew up in and learn their culture up close.
Sure. Mom always said that she wanted you to experience life in America one day.
I want to study economics at one of their business schools.
Alright, I'm rooting for you, Emma.
Thank you so much, Dad.
Things are going to be difficult there, so you better go prepared.
Of course.
Man, I'm so glad things are back to normal now that those idiots are locked up. I'm so glad I recorded that conversation.
Thank you both so much for saving me. I baked a special cake for you guys. Let's eat it together.
If you ever need help with anything, you know where to find us.
Of course.
Thankfully, Emma quickly recovered from her traumatic experience, and now she's chasing a new dream. As her father, I'm going to support her the best I can. Cindy, are you seeing this? I'm so proud of our daughter. I ate the cake while thinking about my late wife.